Hi guys! So, apologies for being away for a while. I had Intervarsities, I've had 3 essays to write, one which I'm still writing right now, but at the time of editing this, it has been 2 weeks since Intervarsities, and it's been a wild time. For those of you who don't know, Intervarsities is the All Ireland Musical Theatre Intervarsities, where musical theatre unis and colleges all over Ireland come to one central area to compete against each other to win awards such as like Best Visuals, Best Actor, Best Actress, all in the field of musical theatre. And there are 20-minute excerpts, so this year the competition was down in Galway. So on the Friday we travelled down, we got a bus at like 6:30. I was the peppiest one on that bus. I think it helped that I had like a massive energy drink and a cup of coffee before I was bringing coffee with me. So I was like really peppy and like bouncing about on the bus. And everyone's like, "Holly, we hate you. Let us go sleep." So it's about 4-ish hours to get from Belfast to Galway. And once we got down there, we registered. We all met up. We then were ushered into a room where we drew our order, so when we would perform our piece. And oh god, I think we got 5th. Yes, we got 5th. So we were just after the interval. We did Little Shop of Horrors, so 20 minutes of that, and this year I was the stage manager for that production, which means I had to really quickly teach myself how to call lights for a show and call sound, and it was stressful. I was like, on the day of competition, I was just standing there shaking and like trying like not to like scream like I was trying to keep it all internal because I was very stressed, and I was like, if I mess up we lose everything, and I was like making it really big in my head. And it went grand. One tiny mess up, but I don't think it affected too much. Many people didn't notice. I just kept relaying it in my head thinking, oh, I did so badly, but didn't do too badly for my first solo stage management gig. And honestly, each uni stepped up so much this year. They were incredible, and I did not envy the judges having to choose the categories, because I would have just been like, everyone wins because I can't choose. Then on that day, on the Friday, we travelled down. In the afternoon they had workshops where they split everyone up into groups, and with funny names. Some of them were quite called the producers, leading ladies, I think. There's like a whole ton. They're themed to certain things, like the Mighty Murderesses, I think, which is from Chicago, from the Cook County Jail. I didn't get to go to the workshops this year because, surprise, we got to do a production number, which was us, the production teams from each uni were performing a mashup of all the production that the different unis had done that year, and quickly learning a dance. Like, we had 3 hours to put it together, and then we performed it as the opening number to the competition, which was great fun. Like, it was a good crack. It was fun to like know that you'd be dancing. I was a bit upset I didn't get to do the workshops, but I was really happy that I did get to perform on the stage, and it was incredible. Like, doing moves I didn't think I would be doing. Like, it was amazing. Then on a Saturday we woke up early, got breakfast at 8:30, walked over to the uni, and then we were shown to our room to rehearse for the day, and we were lent a speaker. We got to practice our performance over and over until it was our tech time. And honestly guys, Galway people are so nice, because they like, Owen, the guy who was like helping operate the lights, he was so nice, and I was going like checking through, going like, here's the cues I have, do they line up with theirs? Realised he had like a slightly outdated script, so I was like fixing everything and like calling things. The tech went well, and then it was back to rehearsal and waiting for our performance, which was at 5 p.m. that night. Well, the whole competition started at 5 p.m. and it was amazing. Like, there was so many more self-writes, and then Sunday was just exploring and meeting up with my friend Connor, mine and Dara's friend. We got to like meet up with him and just chat and catch up, and he was up again this week, which is brilliant. Like, it was great to hang out with him and see him. Like, haven't seen him in so long. And it was really funny because Intervarsities kind of became the Fermanagh meetup, because there's like me, Dara, Anya, Grania and Connor. We all kind of like met up with each other at some point because Anya's with Queen's as well. So there's 3 of us from Queen's and then Trinity and Galway. So it was good, and people were surprised that we knew each other. We're like, Fermanagh, it's close enough. So Sunday was exploring around the Galway for a while. I wish I could stay longer. It was brilliant. I might actually have to make a trip down again and just explore Galway because it's amazing. It's so nice, and it's actually pretty cheap. Like, last year the Inters was held in Dublin. UCD held it, and that looked like fire. And I brought down like €100 thinking it would do me, and by the end of the weekend I had spent all of them, because just we had, where the accommodation was, we had to get buses and taxis over to the college and then back, and so many trips, and we missed out on a few things because we had to like rely on taxis and stuff so much. But this year I brought down the same amount, and I literally came back with like €75 and just got them exchanged back to me, which is brilliant because it's saving money and I need that money. So big takeaway is, if you are in Ireland, Northern Ireland, next year Intervarsities will be back. I don't know where it will be, but if you're in one of the colleges that compete, audition for it. It is an amazing experience. If not, come see the shows. Like, the amount of talent on those stages, like, I would see any of them on Broadway at some point. And really just go for the experience. Like, I did stage management because I have experience in it, but also I didn't get into this year's cast, but I wanted to help out as much as I could, and I loved watching it grow and evolve, and it was just, it's so good. I love Inters, and I'm gonna sign off before I get like really hyped. Hello guys, welcome to the beginning of my Intervarsities vlog. It is currently Thursday, the day before we go down to Inters. We head off at 6:30 tomorrow morning, but I'm about to go to the final rehearsal and open dress run for our production of Little Shop of Horrors. And as you can tell by all the blacks, I'm about to go stage manage.
What, like 6?
Yeah, and where are we going?
Going to the bus, like.
We're going into Intervarsities, and I'm not used to this early time.
Whoop whoop.
I have a lot of coffee.
I wish I had coffee.
Huh?
I wish I had coffee only had, like.
Well, it's your fault for not having a thermos.
Well, it's my fault for losing it, like.
Right, so I'll film again maybe when I'm on the bus.
I think they're good, but why am I being videoed?
Because
you're just so annoyed by it.
Up the best visuals again.
Do you think we're going to get Best Actor again?
That would rely on me, so no.
Yeah. Or maybe Niall's breakdown will get it.
Yeah, boy. Lying on the floor.
That's my favourite part, is
That's the
just
best
him being like, little tiny.
Me lying on the floor, what more could you want?
It's just the massive
Entire
breakdown.
weekend of it. It's gonna be great.
Right, so I'm gonna like
Lying on the floor.
sums up winters
And drink.
and drink. Rise up! Rise up! Rise up! Rise up! Rise up! Oh, it's time to take a shot. Time to take a shot. And I am not throwing away my shot. Woo!
So who is the big bad man? You stabbed me and left me for dead. I don't know who did it, because I closed my eyes as I bled. You want to know who had a reason to kill me?
Yeah.
Everyone.
Everyone!
Yes, everyone.
Everyone!
If I were anyone else, I would want to kill me too. Why? 'Cause I have everything. Yes, everything. If I were anyone else, I would be jealous too. I'll put it this way: I'm handsome, I'm funny, and I got a lot of money. Life's so great, it's just so easy to hate. Now I always got by, never was one to cry, never give up and stand. Now I'm dead, I'm still so full of joy. Maybe that's why it's a about.
She's so happy.
Everyone wants to kill me. Everyone wants to kill me. Everyone wants to kill me. If you wanna find my killer, you'll need a lot of luck. My life is great, so I don't give up.
Audition day, and we're currently walking back to Galway Uni to go compete. So that's what we're doing today. A lot of these clips are shot on my phone because my camera has no memory right now. So that's happening. So I'm gonna put the vlog down now and pick up later. Don't do a lift!
I'm Josh Castle and I do not
Don't do the lift! I don't. Oh well.
She's a trampoliner. Can we put on
This is the kind of support I need, Judith.
just gonna jump? Yes.
Oh my god, please don't.
Oh my god.
Exactly that.
That was a warm up.
I would just like to point out that's how you react when you try and kiss Harriet.
Skip it to the lift part.
UCD are quaking.
Near the end, middle. Hey Judith.
Please don't. She's stopping. Someone tell us when to do it. Don't know.
And then you'll complain if you can't see it and I draw fucking something shit upside down. You're like, what?
Patrick, either way, we don't know what we're drawing.
We deserve it. Come on.
Swiss.
Roll.
Swiss.
Roll.
Roll. Swiss. Roll. Swiss. Roll. Swiss.
No. No.
No.
No. No.
Willie.
Wait.
Okay.
When I say Jilly, you say Willie. Oh dear. I don't want to do
Pictionary.
Patrick.
Shrek.
That's evil than Satan.
Fuck.
What?
I stand by it.
Revolting, we're revolting. Ah! We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting